Hello everyone, welcome back to the new episode of our tutorial series on Task Manager with PHP and MySQL. In the previous episode, we have successfully added the functionality to update and delete tasks from our database. And in this episode, we will display a list in our menu of our homepage, and we will also display the task based on the list whenever we click on the menu. So without further ado, let's move to our tutorial. Now let's work on displaying all the lists from our database in our menu here, and we'll also work on displaying all the tasks based on this list. Whenever we click on the list here, we will display the respective tasks for that list. So let's go to our code. So I'll go to my code editor, and here now we do not need to open update task and add tasks. We will work on index.php, home.php, where we have our menu here, and here we have used our database connection, etc., for displaying all the tasks here. That's it. Now let's work on displaying the menus. So where we have our menus, here we have, so here we will display all the list from database in our menu. So here I will start PHP, and then let's press tab and indent it, and here I will write a comment displaying menu or lists from database in our menu. So let's add database connection first. So $connection2, this will be $connection2 because we have already used database connection here. So we need to add $connection2, and it will be MySQL underscore connect, and here we'll pass localhost db underscore username, and then db underscore password, and here we'll write or die mysqli underscore error, and open and close parenthesis and end with semicolon, and then we need to select database. So $db underscore select, it will be select2, and we will select the database, which is mysqli underscore select underscore db, and here we will pass our database connection, which is database connection 2, and here we will pass database name. That's it. And then or die mysqli underscore error, and parenthesis open and close, and at the end we will have semicolon, and then we will write SQL query to display the list from our database. So query to get the list from database. So query or we are using SQL2 is equals to, we will add select query, which is select asterisk or all from tbl underscore list. That's it. Now we need to execute the query. So execute query. So $res2 is equals to mysqli underscore query, and we need to pass database connection, which is database connection 2, and $SQL2. That's it. Now we need to check whether the query executed successfully or not. Check whether the query executed or not. So if $res2 is equals to true, then we will display the display display the list in menu. So we will use while loop to display all the list in our menu. So while $row, it will be row2 is equals to MySQL underscore fetch underscore sock, and we'll pass $raise2, and then we'll start curly braces, open and close curly braces, and inside here we will get list name and list ID. So $list underscore ID is equals to row2, and we need to get list underscore ID, and we also need list name. So $list underscore name is equals to $row2 list underscore name. That's it. And then we will here end the PHP and start the PHP, and between this we will display the menu using HTML. So we do not need any of this menu now, so I will remove it. Let's save it and let's go to browser and let's refresh it. If I refresh it, we do not have any menu, we only have home and manage list button. But now we will add a menu here. So I will add anchor tag a, and here we will display PHP, and let's display a list name echo $list name, and it should display all of our list. So let's refresh the page. Now we have to do, doing, done, and shopping, but we have not added a link here. We need to put our URL. So let's add href is equals to, and whenever we click on this link, we need to display all the tasks based on that list. So for that processing, we will create another page, and it will be called list task.php. So first we need to give full URL. So echo site URL, and then we will send it to our list dash task.php. So we need to send, or we need to process the data in our another separate page, which will be list task.php. So let's create that page. So I'll go to my project, which is task manager folder, and create a new file, and let's give its name list dash task.php. Do not misspell this and the link, the file on the link must be same. So list list dash task.php, and click on OK. So here we have our page list task.php, and along with the URL we will also need to pass list ID, so that we can find the tasks which are related to this list. So let's pass that list ID. So list underscore ID is equals to PHP, and then echo $list ID. That's it. Now let's save it by pressing Ctrl and S, and let's go to our browser and let's refresh it. Now we have a link, and let's click on one of these. So I'll click on first one, to do, and it goes to our list task.php page, and we do not have any error. So our link is working perfectly. If you have any error, then you need to fix this URL. So please pause this video, go back and watch it again, and try to fix it as soon as possible. But if you can't fix it, then please comment below. I'll try to help you as soon as possible. Now we need to work on this page, which is list task.php, and it will be same as, or it will be similar to this page. So we need to design the same page, which will have logo and menu, and then this table. So let's work on that. So here first thing we need to do is include the constant, because we will be processing some data here. So first thing, let's include include, and here we need to include, I will include config slash constants dot php, and then we will have HTML. Let's start with HTML, and inside HTML we will have head, and head will have title, and this title will be task manager with PHP and MySQL, and then we'll have body. Let's go with body here, so body body, and here we will have first thing we will have is logo, which will be h1, and let's say task manager, and then we will have menu. So I will copy the menu frame from earlier, because we just have written that code to display the menu here. So I will copy from menu starts here to menu ends here. So I'll copy by pressing Ctrl and C, and let's paste it here after the task manager, so it will be our menu. So we need to indent it, so I will copy up to here and press tab, and I will align it. After that we need to create table. I'll press enter so that I can pull it up here. After that we need to display the table of data, so it will be similar to this one. So I will make same division, and then we will have this add tags button, and we will have table. Okay, so let's go to that section. So it will be div, and its class will be all dash task, and then we will have add tags button. So let's create anchor tag a, and it will be add task, and here we will pass link href is equals to php, and here let's echo our site URL, and here we will pass add dash task dot php, same as the add tags from here. And then we need to create table and display the data. So let's create the table. I will create a table here quickly. So table, and then we will create a row tr, and then we'll have heading th. First one is s and symbol number or serial number, and then we have task name, and then we will have as same as this one, task name, priority, deadline, action. So here we'll have PRIO, priority, and then deadline, and then we'll have th actions, and we will create here, we will create another row to display all the list based on our we'll display all the tasks based on our list. So td for dummy data for now, and another one is td task name, and another one is td it is priority, let's say high, and here another one is deadline, date, this is just dummy data, and last one is action, which will be edit, update, and delete. So that's it. Now let's save it, and let's check the browser. Let's refresh the browser, and let's click on one of the list, and here we have our page. Now we need to work on displaying all the task based on our selected list. So let's do that. So let's go here, and here we will create PHP, and here we need to connect database. So connection is equals to since this uses connection 2, we can use connection only. So MySQL underscore connect, and here let's transfer localhost db underscore username and db underscore password and or die MySQL underscore error and parenthesis open and close, and then end with semicolon. Then we need to select database. So $db underscore select is equals to MySQL underscore select underscore db, and here we need to pass dollar connection and db underscore name. That's it. Or die MySQL underscore error parenthesis open and close and semicolon. Then we will write SQL query. So SQL query to display task by list selected. So let's write the SQL query. $SQL is equals to, let's say, select asterisk from tbl underscore tasks where list underscore id is equals to, and here we need to pass the value we are getting from our URL. So let's get the list id we sent from our menu. So here if we go to our menu, we have passed our list id as list id in our URL, and we need to get this value. So let's get this value. So get the list id from URL. So we'll call this list id as list underscore id underscore URL, and it is a get method. So dollar underscore get, and its variable name is list underscore id. So this is the variable we just created, and this is the get variable that we passed from here. Okay, don't be confused. And so we will be comparing the list id with this value. So let's go to our SQL query and add that. So where it is, so here it is, and here we will pass dollar list underscore id underscore URL. So that's it. So $SQL is equal to select asterisk from tbl underscore task where list id is equals to dollar list id underscore URL. So that's the query. Now we need to execute query. So $res is equals to MySQL underscore query, and here we'll pass dollar connection, and then we will pass dollar SQL. That's it, and we will check if the query executed successfully or not with if statement. So if $res is equals to true, then display the task based on list. So we will count the rows first. So count the rows. So it will make sure that whether we have data based on that list or not. So let's count rows is equals to $MySQL, not MySQL underscore num underscore rows, and here we need to pass $res, and if $count rows is greater than 0, then we have value. So we have task on this list, else no task on this list. Okay, so here we will display it on our table row. So we will break the PHP or end the PHP and start the PHP again, and between this we will create a table row, and we will create a column td, and here we will display the message no tasks added on this list. And here we can also merge the columns. So col span is equals to, so let's count the number of rows, number of columns, 1 2 3 4 5. So we have 5 columns, and we will merge that using col span. And in if statement we will use while loop and display all the tasks in our rows. So while $row is equals to MySQLi underscore fetch underscore soak. We will pass $raise, and then we will get individual value like a list ID and list not list ID, task ID, task name, and priority and deadline. So $task ID is equals to $row task underscore ID, and then $task underscore name is equals to $row task underscore name, and then $priority priority is equals to $row priority, and then $deadline is equals to $row deadline. That's it. Now here we will break the PHP and again start the PHP, and between this we will write HTML code, which is I will just cut this one, Ctrl and X, and I'll paste it here. And let's select it and let's align it. So I'll press tab, and it will be aligned perfectly. And here we need to display task name. So PHP echo $task underscore name, and then this is priority. So here we need to display priority echo $priority, and here we will display deadline PHP echo $deadline. That's it. And here in update and delete we need to add the link. I will just copy the link from our home page. It's same, so I will just copy. I become lazy, so I just want to copy it, so I'll just copy it. But if you want to try, you can just write the code on your own. That's best for you. So I'll just paste it here, and that's it. What we did is we have added the URL of our site, which is site URL, and we have sent to update task.php, and we have sent our task ID with our task ID value, same with our delete. So that's it. Let's save it by pressing Ctrl and S, and let's go to our browser and let's refresh it. So no task added on this list. I don't know which one is this. So if I click on to do, no task added. If I click on doing, we have one job. If I click on done, and we have one, that is by things. and on shopping we don't have any tasks. So this is how we can display all the tasks like this. Some do not have to do not have tasks, other have tasks. And like if I go to home, and in doing we have icon design is on doing. Let's change it, let's update it and put it into our to do, because we do not have task on to do. I'll change it from doing to do. So I'll just click on update, and it is on doing, so I'll click on to do and I'll update it. And if I go on to do, and there is a task, but in doing there is no task, because we have updated its list to do. So that's it. So this is it, guys. Now we will add some CSS and we will add basic styling to our site and make it more beautiful. Thanks so much for watching the tutorial till the end. I hope the tutorial was helpful to you. And do you know, it takes hours to record a single tutorial, and it takes more time or more hour to edit, process, render and publish the tutorial. So to make a tutorial series with couple of episodes, it takes around 1 week or 1 month time, based on the length of the tutorial series. So if you want me to invest more time and make more free tutorials for you, then please subscribe to my channel. Click on that subscribe button, click on that bell icon, and also share this channel with as much people as possible, so that your friends will also know that they can learn software development and web application development in this channel for free, and it will also help this channel to grow. So thanks so much for your love and support. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on new tutorial. Till then, take care, stay safe, see you soon, bye bye.